Morning from the farm. What do we do today? Let me show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take you along so you can see if it fails. Many years ago, before we took over the farm, the mother-in-law had a garden, and this garden was pretty much all the way from this corner all the way over about there and all the way across. This whole area was the garden, in-ground garden. She grew a lot of tomatoes, and she grew them in these, or she put these tomato cages around them. I don't know if you can see these, but they're cages, and I've got hundreds of them. You can see those right there. They're hard to see, but I've got so many, and they're a pain in the butt to store. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do, I've got these here, and then I've got some over there, and then I've got some way over there on the other side of the cinder block buildings, and I got some right there. But these things just take up so much space like this. What I'm thinking of doing is pulling the tractor out of the garage where I have a flat concrete, and well, let me come back over here and show you again. You can see these wires are just rolled up. It's just a flat panel, and they're rolled up and hooked. I use a couple of these in the garden for putting in the beds to grow the honeydew and tomatoes and things like that. But I just got so many, I got to find a better way to store them. So what I think I'm going to do is when I pull the tractor out, I'll have concrete, flat concrete inside the garage, Morton building, and I can unhook those, flatten them out, and then maybe I could have a better way of storing them flat. But problem is, it's got so much curl to them. Can I get it flat enough? So I don't know. We'll see, and if it fails, you get to see. Okay, let's pull the tractor out. Give me a flat surface. Then I'll go get one of those cages, lay it out, see if I can flatten it out, try to figure out how I'm going to do this. See if this will work. If I could get them flat, stack them, then I could take them and store them somewhere flat, and they wouldn't take up as much room. So let's pull the tractor out. Here's the first one. I don't know, can you see that? I think I'll take advantage of this little edge right here and lay the end of it on that, like so. Try to flatten this out. If I can get it flat. I just thought of something. I just saw the bucket of the tractor, and it gave me an idea. Can you figure out what I'm going to do? Come on. I gotta make sure I don't. See, I got that a little flat. That might just work. Let's go get another one. Not a fast process, but store a lot better. Then I could just stand them up against the wall or lay them all flat someplace on the farm. Whew. You know, it's amazing. We moved up here full-time probably 5 years ago, something like that. I was coming up here while the wife was still living in Texas, and I would come up here on a regular basis, work on the place, get it ready, because we knew eventually we were going to be up here full-time. We sold our house in Garland, lived in an apartment in Las Colinas area in Irving for a while, and an apartment in Dallas area for a little while. And I think when we lived in Dallas is when I had my heart attack, and so I got all that cleared, taken care of, and stents and all that stuff. And so you just don't realize how much there is to do on a small farm. Can't imagine the large farms. And I remember coming up here during COVID when it was just starting, and I had just started finishing out the basement. I don't know if I could do that today, but I just started finishing out the basement. COVID was just starting up, and then we had that toilet paper shortage. So I thought maybe I should do a redesign of the basement. And so I made a storage room in the basement so we could stock up on stuff for when the zombies come. So, boy, those were some times. And then, luckily, I finished the basement before that big freeze that caused lumber to go like a two before going for $30. I had finished the basement. I couldn't have done that basement with lumber like that. Wow, crazy times. But now we're full-time up here and really enjoy it. I don't think I could go back to the city. You'd have to drag me kicking. Okay, let's go get another one. Okay, it's starting to warm up. Let me take my coat off. Starting to warm up. Let's put my coat up. Oh, just kidding. I'm gonna go get a bottle of water. I wouldn't have thought that'd be so hard. But I got a pretty good stack going. Now I'm just gonna have to figure out where I'm gonna put them. Okay, let's go get a bottle of water. Okay, I'm back. I got some water. I got a little side project to do. We're supposed to have another freeze coming Monday, I think, down in the 20s. So I need to move water from the rain harvesting system over there that collected. I don't know, there might be 75 gallons in each one times 3, so I need to move that over into this barrel here in the greenhouse. This one right there. I'll show you that one right there. And there's another one over there I might be able to put some into. I don't know how much it is. So what I need to do is get the pump set up. Here's the pump. It's got to go this way. Okay, I need to prime the pump. Let's go turn the water on. Open up the totes. Totes open. Now let's turn the pump on and see if water will flow. And it's going in here. See it? Right there? Yeah, I'm not sure how full this one is. Just don't drop my camera in there. Oh yeah, we could use some in there, see? Yeah, we could put some in there too. I don't think I'm gonna have, I don't know, let's go see what it was. I can't remember. Keep from falling down. There's 75 gallons. See where it says 75 right there? Water's here. So I can't see what the number is there, but more than 75 gallons in each one. So that's times 3. So this is a system I use to water. I use this pump pulling water from these totes. Let me show you how I do it. The rain is collected in those over there because it comes from the roof of the Morton building up there. Water's coming from the roof, collects into those totes. Then when those are full, I transfer with this pump everything over to these. I water the garden from these because then that empties those to capture more rain. So from there to here to the garden. This is what I water with. I hook it up to this hose and I just go around and watering with this. Okay, I'm done transferring some water to these barrels. So let's go back over here, get set up, but I think I'm probably gonna break for lunch anyway, so let's go move you back over here. Okay, we're back. We're back from lunch. Figure out where I'm gonna put all this. Let's go see. That'd be a nice place if that was cleaned up. Okay, let's put the forks on. Put it. You know what? I think I'm gonna put them right here. Yep, I'm gonna put them right here. I gotta clean this up real quick. You know what these are? These are mole traps. Stick that sign down on the ground, they trigger it, these spikes go down. Okay. I think I'm gonna go get a few more of those rolls, put them over there where I was showing you, and then I'll call it quits. Being I've got the forks on there, maybe I'll go get a few more and stack them over there. Okay, I know this wasn't exciting video, wasn't any fancy tractor work or weird equipment, so it is what it is. Y'all take care, be good, be safe. Later, y'all.